Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Happily Booked, the bookcast for two kindred spirits. Believe that the pursuit of happiness is the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. We're your hostesses, Brooke, and
Back.
and welcome back. Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm tired. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, is this the second week we did a video call? But no, you were here last week. But the week before we did a
Yeah.
video call, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. I'm doing laundry. You might hear my dryer going in the background. Sorry. I am trying to also reschedule some hair appointments, so I might get a phone call from my hair lady. She's closed today, but sometimes she like answers messages, so we'll see. All right. So, my mind is just drawing a blank. What do we even do? I'm also using the selfie camera instead of the normal camera, so I hope it looks okay. Normally the selfie cameras are not as great as quality as the main cameras, so I don't know why I decided to use it, but I don't think it looks that bad. But I don't think it looks bad at all, but in case it looks bad to viewers, I don't know, okay? All right. I think I can pull up a little quote.
All right.
Ooh. What are the odds of that? I didn't bring my actual Kindle down, but the Kindle app should update and have anything I've saved. Let's see. Maybe not. That's so sad. Hold on. Excuse me. Ooh-wee. Because I'm not going to go get my Kindle. There is one I've got right here that is funny. What's this? Oh, yeah. Okay. This is kind of random, and I am going to give you the quote without any context. Um, so it might not come off as funny as it actually is, as if you were reading the actual story. But just letting you know. There's no point in acting all surprised about it. All the planning charts and demolition orders have been on display in your local planning department in Alpha Centauri for 50 of your Earth years. So you've had plenty of time to lodge any formal complaint, and it's far too late to start making a fuss about it now.
Alpha Centauri.
Yeah. So, if you've been stalking me on Storygraph, you might know what that's from. But other than that, there's so many funny quotes in this book, okay? And I was really hoping the Kindle app would sync up with my Kindle, but it's probably because my Kindle's on airplane mode because I'm trying to keep my library loans longer. So that's probably why it won't sync up. But I've just been highlighting stuff and laughing at this certain book. And do you have any idea what that might be from without?
Well, I thought, unless you're reading a different, like started a new book, I thought you were reading. It's a movie. I didn't know it was a
It is a
book.
movie. I've read.
And I actually,
Uh-huh.
Alpha Centauri is like the main clue anyway, because everybody knows. I can't think of the name of the.
It's The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, yes. All was coming in my head was Galaxy.
Yeah.
And we just watched Galaxy Quest, and
Oh
I'm
my
like, it's
gosh,
not
I love
Galaxy
Galaxy
Quest.
Quest.
I'm like, it's not Galaxy Quest. It's the other one. What is
Yeah.
it called?
I know. Every time, like, if I don't put a lot of brain power into thinking of the title, I keep going to Galaxy Quest as well. And like it is not the same. And I keep thinking, have I watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? But I'm like 99% sure I have not seen this movie. But I've seen Galaxy Quest. So it's like, no, that's not the same thing, Brooke. Not the same thing. Yeah, it is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. So, yeah. You were right. You just couldn't
But I
get
don't
it.
have to stalk. Yeah, I don't have to stalk you to know that though, because you have talked about that.
Yeah, I have. It feels like I
I
have
just
been
have to be a
reading.
good listener.
Yeah, you are a great
I'm
listener.
sorry. I don't know. I just talked all over you. I'm sorry.
Well, I
It's not
mean,
very good listener of me.
that still could mean you're a good listener. You just also talk over people. No, it's okay though. We do this all the time. We talk over each other with no ill meaning behind it. I hate when my child disappears off the camera.
Oh no.
He is in there somewhere.
Is he upstairs? You have a camera in his room, right?
I do. He just came back. He was either on the stairs, upstairs, or right by the stairs, but he came back. He should be fine. Okay, so this child just a little brief story time. Last weekend was my sister-in-law Chelsea's baby shower. So I rode with, well, actually I drove. Myself, Austin's mom, his grandmother, and his great aunt, I believe. We all rode in the van up to the Charleston area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's pulling toys. I was like, what is that noise? He's pulling toys out of a box. Sorry. I was like, what is that? And so then we went up there for the baby shower, whatever. Came back. Then this past weekend, me, Austin, and Stetson went last weekend too to the baby shower. So this weekend, me, Austin, and Stetson went up as well.
Mm-hmm.
But last weekend, we were sitting in their living room, and Stetson was just jumping on the couch. And I was like, keeping an eye on him, you know. He just dumped that whole box out. He was doing he was doing fine. He was bouncing and jumping. I was right next to him. He was having so much fun. But I did keep telling him, because he's smart. He's only 2.5, but he is smart. And he knows what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he knows when things have consequences. He understands. And I was telling him, I was like, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. You can bounce, but if you need to be careful and pay attention to what you're doing. Because if you fall off the couch, it's going to hurt. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to hurt. And he started to say this thing where you'll tell him not to do something or to be careful or whatever, and he'll be like, I'll try to. I try to. I try to. Or like, okay, I'll try to. And I'm like, it's so cute. So the entire time, he's totally fine. Well, we're about to get ready to leave so we can go eat dinner or whatever. So I'm like, okay, Stetson, we're about to leave. I'm going to go get your socks. I stand up. He's like behind me. This is the 2 seconds I don't look at him. I stand up. I don't even take a step. And I hear crash behind me. And I was like, this kid just fell off the couch. And Chelsea's mom was also there. And she saw him fall off the couch. And she was like, oh my God, Brooke, that was bad. That was bad. Like, she got scared and worried. And I did not see what he did, but also Clint saw it, and I think Chelsea, she either was looking down or she saw it, I don't know. But I was the only one who didn't see him fall. From my understanding, he was bouncing, and then his foot got caught in the cushion cracks, and this boy front flipped off the couch and sounds bad, hit his head on their coffee table, and then landed on his back on the floor. But he's fine. I was like, oh my gosh, that's in the 2 seconds. The 2 seconds. I was not watching you. And Clint was like, shouldn't have been jumping on the couch, should you? He was upset. He was like, I want to go home. It's like, well, you
Yeah.
gotta wait.
Did he have a better time this weekend?
Yeah. I mean, he still
Did he get in
fell.
the water this weekend?
Yes, he did. Because last weekend we went by the beach, but it was like storming and raining and stuff. And we weren't there long, so like we didn't take our time doing anything because it was storming and raining and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and he did not like the water. And of course, the ocean is loud. Like you don't realize how loud the ocean is until you're there. Um,
Yeah.
so all that on top of it, he was not having a great time. He did not like getting in near the water or in the water. But this past weekend, me, Chelsea, and him went to the beach. I got sunburnt because I carelessly started putting sunscreen on and then got distracted halfway and stopped. And
Nice.
I know, great. So we. He's crying.
Do you need to go upstairs? Do
I
you
don't
need to
think
pause
so.
us?
No, I don't think so. Okay, he's fine. Um, I'm sure he just kicked a toy or something and was upset. He's fine now. And we went to the beach. It was sunny, and we sat and played in the sand, and then we got in the water, and he did a lot better this time. So he enjoyed it. He still
That's
didn't want
cool.
to get like very far in the water, which is fine. But he was way more willing to get in the water this time than last time. So
That's good.
yeah. Anyway, all that to really just say that he did a front flip off their couch. So
I knew that. I just let you tell that story for the
yeah.
viewers.
Let me take a sip. A little swig.
They're going to think that we don't talk in between episodes. We
Mm-hmm.
do, guys. We do.
Yeah, we actually do. Um,
Last week we didn't record. I just hung out with her.
yeah, believe it or not, we are friends. We're pals. So, yeah, that was our these two last weekends. This coming weekend, we're supposed to be going to Alabama for a drift competition.
Fun.
Yep, Austin's competing, and I think he's gonna win because he's like the best drifter I've ever seen. Might be biased, but it's kind of true. Um,
That's cool.
yeah. So I don't know. I have an appointment on Friday and I couldn't reschedule it, but they put me on a cancellation list. So maybe I can come earlier. But so I might end up coming like on Saturday instead of Friday or something. I don't know. I don't know. Um,
Fingers crossed you can go in earlier
yeah.
to your appointment.
Yeah, cuz I'd like to ride with Austin to the place, but it's okay if I can't. What's he doing? He's such a goober. So, anyway, back to reading. Back to reading. Back to books. I don't know if anything I'll say today will make sense, but I've got a lot of things to say today. Do you, like, why not? Do you have a haul or anything? It's okay. I barely
I'm
have a
slacking.
haul these days. Um, it's okay to not have a haul. It's nice though if you have a haul and like they're free, because like
That is nice.
who wants to spend a lot of money on books? Um, I do have a few things to haul. I've got some stuff on my Kindle, and then one book to add to my books that my sister-in-law is letting me borrow list that I haven't read yet. The first one I have to haul, I actually did pay for. I think I paid. It was on sale, so I paid like I don't know, $2.99, $3.99, something dangerously cheap. That is called The Buffalo Hunter by Stephen
Oh.
Graham Jones, who is a horror author that I tend to enjoy. I think I've only read one actual novel by him, but then I've read a short story, which I didn't really like the short story that much. But I like the novel, so this is another full-length novel, so I'll probably enjoy it. Let's see. Okay. It's not a long synopsis, so good for everybody. A diary written in 1912 by a Lutheran pastor is discovered within a wall. What it unveils is a slow massacre, a chain of events that go back to 217 Blackfeet dead, 217 Blackfeet dead in the snow, told in transcribed interviews by a Blackfeet named Goodstab, who shares the narrative of his peculiar life over a series of confessional visits. This is an American Indian revenge story written by one of the new masters of horror, Stephen Graham Jones. So, this is probably, I think this is like his newest book, or one of his newest books. And the other novel I read by him was called The Only Good Indian, which I didn't realize he actually has a sequel coming out to that. That I'll probably read at some point in my life. But yeah, that was on sale, and I can tell I'm wanting more horror soon. Like, 4th of July is over, our garden's almost dead, and now I'm like, ready for fall. Bring on the fall. So,
Yeah, we need to pick out a book club book soon.
yeah. Then I downloaded on Kindle Unlimited. Let me get closer to it because I'm going to not remember the author's name if I don't. Queen's Road by Emma Forrester, which everybody's heard Becky talk about that, so I'm not going to read the synopsis, but it is it's a zombie story, but it's not really about zombies, is what I understand. So I'm excited. I don't know. I want to read it, but you know, there's a lot going on in my mind and life.
Yeah.
So we'll see what actually happens. Then I downloaded a book on Kindle Unlimited, but I actually have the book, and I'm not going to say what it is yet. Then, then I have that book, which I'm not going to mention either.
Okay, Brooke. You're not supposed to tell us the books you're not going to mention.
Okay, so then this one, I actually started on audio, but I have a hard time consistently listening to audiobooks lately. So I got it on Libby as an ebook as well. And it is called We Won't All Survive.
Oh.
Hello. We Won't All Survive by Kate Alice Marshall, which I've read something else by her. I've read What Lies in the Woods by her, and I really liked it. That actually felt more like Pretty Little Liars, but for adults, like for grown, mature women. Because Pretty Little Liars is a fun time, as we all know.
Yeah.
But it's not like top tier writing.
Yeah.
So, it's good though. It's great, enjoyable. I actually like the show more. Anyway, so I liked that book, What Lies in the Woods by Kate Alice Marshall. This is I think it was labeled as a YA thriller, which I apparently enjoy for the most part. So I have not gotten very far in it. I don't even know how far in the audiobook. Not very far. But I think I'm going to like it, so I got it on Libby, and I'm going to read the synopsis. It's a little bit longer. Be with me, okay? God be with me.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
2 years ago, Mercy Gray was hailed as a hero for saving lives during a mall shooting. She still carries souvenirs from that day. The fragment of a bullet lodged in her back, a mountain of medical debt, and guilt for ignoring her sister's warnings that the sweet boy next door was anything but. So when billionaire turned TV host Damien Dare recruits Mercy to compete on his new survivalist reality show, she can't turn down a chance at the whopping cash prize that could send her sister to college. But when she and the other contestants arrive at the off grid location, something isn't right. The set is empty, the gates close without warning, trapping them inside, and then one of them turns up dead. I'm not even that far, so I didn't even realize that somebody was already dead. I'm almost there, though, I think. What appeared at first to be a tragic accident quickly transforms as more contestants start dropping like flies. With time and resources running low, surviving this show takes on a whole new meaning. Mercy must figure out who to trust before she's next. I mean, I know people are going to die anyway. It's obviously called We Won't Survive or We Won't All Survive,
Right.
whatever. And I knew it was like a survival game show, probably gone wrong kind of thing. So I didn't know that was in the synopsis though. um, so I'm not even that far. She just got there with everybody and the gates shut and they're like, what in the world's going on? Yeah. And at the same time, while she's there, she's having she has like PTSD from the mall shooting. So the guy who did the shooting, he's like stuck in her mind. She hears his voice talking to her. So she's like dealing with that. And then at one point she was like, we're just standing here. We've been standing here talking about and listening to Damien Dare give his introduction or whatever, which he's not even there. It was like a video. And she's like, and my back hurts really bad because I'm just standing here because of the bullet lodged in her body.
Oh,
Yeah, so far it's pretty good. I haven't gotten really in there a whole lot yet. And that's all on my Kindle I'd like to haul. Hold on.
please hold.
Oh, jeez. Okay. This is the book that Chelsea let me borrow.
Oh.
And it is called Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. Who's the author of the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, which I loved. It's absolutely one of the best things I've read all year. So yeah, I wanted to read this. I want to read everything else by her, but this keeps popping up, and she had it and let me borrow it, so I'm gonna read the back. In 7 days, Jet Mason will be dead. Jet is the daughter of one of the wealthiest families in Woodstock, Vermont. 27 years old and back living with her parents, she's still waiting for her life to begin. I'll do it later, she always says. She has time. Until Halloween night. Halloween? I didn't know it was set on Halloween. When she is violently attacked by an unseen intruder, suffering a catastrophic head injury. Doctors are certain that within a week the injury will trigger a deadly aneurysm. Jet never thought of herself as having enemies, but now she looks at everyone in a new light. Her family, her former best friend, turned sister-in-law, her ex-boyfriend. She has just 7 days, and as her condition deteriorates, she has only her childhood friend Billy for help. But nevertheless, she's absolutely determined to finally finish something. Jet is going to solve her own murder. Bum, bum, bum.
Interesting.
I like this side. It's like, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's supposed to be blood splatter.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can tell it's red.
Yeah, definitely red until the very bottom.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I hope she doesn't die. That's so sad. My hip hurts. So that's all my haul.
Mm. Okay.
Moving on. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but have you finished anything since last week?
No.
Ba, ba, ba.
I'm getting closer though. Getting closer.
Yeah. I understand. Sorry, I'm just staring at Stetson for a second.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's watching Tractor Ted. He's actually just sitting on the floor watching Tractor Ted now. Okay, so what are you? I'm just gonna. Well, maybe I should talk about what I finished first. Okay. All right. Whatever. Um,
Do whatever you want to do, Brooke.
I don't even know what I want to do. I have finished one thing,
Okay.
and that one thing is The
The Hobbit?
Hobbit. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Tolkien. How do you say his last name?
Tolkien.
That's what I say. Somebody said Tolkien.
I'm pretty sure it's Tolkien.
Yeah. I don't know who I heard say that. Doesn't matter.
Someone who doesn't know who J.R.R. Tolkien is.
Yeah. Who doesn't know? So yeah, I finished The Hobbit. I really enjoyed it. I should have brought the copy down with me so I could hold it up to the camera, but I'll do something else.
Yeah.
I'll hold something else up to the camera. I really enjoyed it. I think I only gave it 4 stars though. But it was very good. I think I only gave it 4 stars because like I felt like the ending was a little abrupt. And you know, I've seen the movies, and I know the movies are like different from the book. I mean, they always are, but I know everybody has mentioned that they are specifically different from the Hobbit book. But I didn't, and this might be a spoiler. Sorry, spoiler. Not to you, but to other people. I knew that like Smog, is that how you say his name? Smog? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
The dragon dies like when he goes to the village. But like when he flies off to the village, that's when he gets killed. But for some reason, I was thinking maybe it was so different that the Hobbit or Bilbo and the dwarves, they actually slayed him in some form or fashion. Because I think in the movie, one of the dwarves or a couple of the dwarves actually stay in the town and they help with the slaying of the dragon. It could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen those movies, and I know they're not the same thing. But I really wanted them to be in charge of slaying the dragon. But I don't have many complaints though. Not at all, really. I mean, I enjoyed the book. It was like the perfect kind of escape read, and where I didn't have to think about anything really. It was funny. It was kind of whimsical and sort of cute, but also kind of scary in some spots.
Yeah.
I loved that he got the ring. And I didn't realize he was going to get the ring so early on. I don't know why. You know, I think I mentioned this already. But I just didn't expect that. And I loved that he did have the ring and that it actually helped him a lot with his antics and shenanigans. And
Yeah.
and I'm excited to see how I feel about the rest of the series because it's been even longer since I've watched those movies, the original ones,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never read them. So it
Yeah.
was really good. I do feel like the ending was a little abrupt, but it was still, I mean, very good.
I'd say The Hobbit is way more lighthearted than the Lord of the Rings series.
Okay. That's kind of exciting for me because it was, like, I don't want to say it was too cute or anything because it wasn't, but like, yeah, lighthearted. It did feel, for the most part, like there was an air of lightheartedness
Mm-hmm.
for the most part. And I'm glad that Gandalf didn't get them out of every little situation, but he did help them out a lot, which is fine because I think that's something that happens in the other books too. Um, I just wanted them to handle themselves, apparently.
Yes.
But it was good. It was really good. I liked just them traveling and going through all these different scenarios and situations, and I would have just died in that forest with the spiders. That'd have just killed me.
Yeah.
So good for them for not. And Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say about it. I really enjoyed it. I haven't started The Fellowship of the Ring yet, but I want to. I plan to soon. That, yeah. I've got things in my brain. I'm just like, when should I say this? I'll wait. But that's all I finished.
That's how you
But
finished.
I feel like I've been reading the same books for like 2 months now.
We have
It's like crazy.
at least a month.
So Katie, oh, how many books did she read? I don't remember. She read over 20 books this last month.
What?
Yes, I'm pretty sure she said like 24, 20, like something that starts with a 2.
That's wild.
I know. I was like, wow, I want to be you when I grow up because I've never read that much in a month. I've like,
No, that's a lot of books.
yeah, I normally average like 9, 10. Sometimes I've done like 13, but like never, ever 20 or more. And this past month, I only read 2. And one of them was The Hobbit, and the other one was A House with Good Bones by T. Kingfisher. Um, and you would think, well, Brooke, what about that book club book? Because you're in a book club that meets every month. Well, that one was What Kind of Paradise, and I never finished it, and I decided to DNF it. So, uh, I'm so proud of Katie. And I just wish I would get my life together a little bit. I don't know how, like, I've only read two
Sounds like a book a
books.
day.
I know. I know. The Kindle has changed her life. It's pretty impressive. I hear a cat. Where are you? I hear a meow. Pumpkin? What?
She behind the thing, the divider.
Oh, if she is. She better figure it out. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's outside. Or is it Whiskey? Whiskey! Because, there's a window right here that's like
Yeah.
outside. Oh, we'll be okay. It sounds like Whiskey. He probably is outside and wants to come in. But we can't let him in right now. He'll be okay. Um, so, yeah. So I've only read 2 books this past month, and that's just sort of crazy. Can you hear him?
I heard that.
Okay. Um, what are you, since you haven't finished anything, just remind us, what are you currently reading?
Huh. Emma and I have not. It's like we forgot about Three Bags Full or
Oh,
something.
man.
But I mean, it's still good. It's good. We just haven't because we're listening to it together.
Right.
And recently, I mentioned listening to it in the car one day, and she said, "I just feel like listening to music." And I said, "Okay." So,
Yeah.
so we haven't finished it, but Three Bags Full is good. I forget the author of that, but I'll put the book up again,
It's
so you
like
should be able to see the
it's like Joni
author's
something
name.
or Joan something.
Well, I can look it up. Oh, I double
Oh, I
tapped
got
it.
it. Leonie Swine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if
Well,
that's
that's
how
all
you
right.
say their first name, but that's what I'm saying.
I think they're German, so or well, she might not be German because she translated. Okay, Leonie Swann, I think, is the German person who wrote it, and then Anthea Bell is the one who translated it.
Okay.
Maybe. I'd have to go back and reread the thing. Oh, I'm still reading Proverbs. That is true, but I'm almost done. I'm in like Proverb, the 24th chapter of Proverbs or something. Okay, I have. Man, I didn't put it on here. Hold on, I'm listening to something that I have not put on Storygraph.
I can't wait to hear it.
It's called "The Tides of Time" by Sarah M. Eden.
Oh, Sounds
And
familiar.
this book is so good. I was a little skeptical at first because it's a time traveling book, and I haven't read a lot of time traveling books. I do like sci-fi and I like that kind of thing, but I feel like it could probably be hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
But this has been really good. So it starts out in France during the revolution, and Robespierre is killing people that don't agree with him. And her brother um, works for Robespierre. He's on the council or something that carries out the tribunal that carries out the murders of these people. His sister, or she, the main character in this book, helps people escape France from being murdered. And so she has helped like 76 people escape France. And she's helping this family escape, and she somehow her brother is chasing her to try to arrest her and take her back to the tribunal to be murdered, to be killed by the guillotine. And
Ah, the guillotine.
the guillotine. So he's chasing her, and she's trying to get on this boat, but there's like this storm, and somehow she ends up in the water, and then she can't remember anything, and she's all of a sudden 85 years in the future on this island between France and England. And the people who rescue her from the water are the light keepers, the lighthouse keepers. One is about her age, I'm thinking, and the other one is his grandfather. And so she's there for a few days. She's learning how to be part of this new world, still trying to wrap her mind around being in the future. And at first, she thought it was some like elaborate ruse, but she's like, "This is a lot of effort to put in to make me think that I'm somewhere in the future."
Yeah.
And
Who's gonna go through that much effort?
she doesn't know what a train is, so
Yeah.
she finds out what a train is for the first time. She doesn't even know what a stove is. She's used to cooking on a open fire,
Right.
like in a fireplace or whatever.
Blowing her
And
mind.
literally, and so then after a few days being there, her brother shows up. So he's also been brought in on the tides of time, and he he keeps telling her he's gonna take her back, and he told her that she couldn't escape the tribunal and this and that, and she's like, they have no power here, this is 85 years in the future, and she has to convince him of that. And he won't speak in English, though he speaks English better than she does, and she doesn't speak very good English, but she's trying. And the guy who rescued her, his mother had been French, so they've told everyone in the town that their mothers were friends to explain why she's there, but he doesn't even know that she's from the past. But his grandfather seems to know. And actually I think he finally did figure it out. But anyway, it's very interesting, and there's some kind of tale that goes around in this island that talks about the tides of time, but he just thought it was a fairy tale. And now, based on the different things that the way that she's behaving and the things that she said, he's like, maybe the tides of time are real. And so it's kind of, and there's a little romance brewing between them. So
Hmm.
it's really, I'm enjoying it a lot. Like, it's a really cute story.
Yeah. That's exciting. Cause
Did I say the name of the author?
yes, you did. Something Eden.
Okay, Sarah M. Eden, I
Yeah.
think.
Can you move your hand a little bit?
Oh, yes, yes. You want
No,
to see my thumb?
nobody else probably cared, but like it just popped up and I was like, oh, I can't focus.
I was moving the phone, and
Yeah,
I've been trying to keep it out of frame this whole
you're
time.
doing great. You're doing great. I was just like, boom, hand. I see your hand.
And I'm
Um,
also still listening to the Knickerbocker story
oh yeah. Is
history.
that still interesting to you, or are you kind of like
Yeah, but it's not as interesting as the tides of time.
naturally?
So
Of course. Um, I understand that completely. Um, I tried to read a time travel romancy series, and the first one was called what is it? I know what the title is. I can't think of the author's name. Well, it was called More of Us to the West. That was the first book, and that's by Trinity Dunn. I think I made it. I think I read the first one, and then I read the second one, which is called something. Hold on.
It must have a title.
I read the first one, More of Us to the West, and then I read Feathers Floating Through Ember. And then I started Remnants on the Tides of Time. And I started to just I was over the kind of romance that was in that book. I was like, okay, look. I'm not here for all the what am I trying to say?
Details.
The what?
The details. We don't need all
Yeah,
the details.
the details and like the cheesy wording. Like I want to say
Oh.
something about what made me just stop reading Remnants on the Tides of Time, but I'm not going to say it on the podcast because it might be slightly inappropriate. I was like, okay, whatever. Like I'm done. It was like if it wasn't so raunchy in some places, it would have been really enjoyable. Like I was really enjoying the rest of the story,
hmm
but it was just like, oh my gosh, come on, like
I think Sarah M. Eden is a Christian author. I found this book by accident. Hold on. Let me see. She's written something else.
I
I was
swear
actually
I've heard
looking
her
for,
name.
hold on, I'm about to look her up because I think I was looking for a different book. And I'm sorry, I probably am just all over the place now.
That's okay. Oh, she wrote Seeking
Okay, yeah,
Persephone.
that's what I thought. I thought that's who she
Yeah.
was. So she wrote the Seeking Persephone series.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was looking to see if those books were on Everand at all. And which I have Courting Miss Lancaster on Audible. And once we're done with Three Bags Full, we're going to listen to that one. But I found the Seeking Persephone series is not on there, but this one was. And I
Okay.
thought, well, if those books are good, this one's probably good.
Probably.
So,
Yeah. I'm glad you're
so
enjoying it. That really sounds
yeah,
like something that you just like would just genuinely enjoy to read.
yeah,
Yeah.
I am really enjoying it a lot.
Is it a series or is it just that one?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay. Maybe next week we'll
But if
know.
it's yeah, maybe next week. If it's a series, I wouldn't mind listening to the next one.
Yeah. Um I was trying to remember what book Chelsea is actually reading cuz she doesn't normally read romance, but she started reading a romance book and she was like, "Oh, this is cute. Maybe I should read romance more." Um and I was going to
Just be
mention
careful, Chelsea.
I know. I know. Where is it? Oh, Every Summer After by Carley Fortune. Fortune. Like I can tell you're a fortune. Um,
Yeah.
so I don't know what it's about. She said it was very cute and it was easy to read.
Okay.
So I just thought that was funny. Like, you change it up every now and then and it's like, oh, sometimes you need a light romance or
Yeah.
whatever. A sci-fi time traveling romance to get
Yeah.
you through life. So sometimes you just have to read The Hobbit to get you through. So, yeah. I'm like, except for this YA thriller, and of course I want to read this book by Holly Jackson, and that's technically a thriller. I'm a little burnt out on thrillers
Yeah.
at the moment because I'm like, I read like so many, I think, consecutively, and it's like they
hmm
all have a similar title. They all have the same font on their covers. They all have the same colors on their covers. They all might have the same kind of twist. Like it's just I want to read something else. So,
I can tell you who did not have the same kind of twist in his thrillers, and that was Caleb Crowe.
yeah,
Nobody had his twists.
yeah.
He's good.
I still only read The Girl in the Painting by him. But I did download, I think I told you this last week, The Wrong Neighbor on Kindle
Yeah.
Unlimited. Yeah, I think I told you that last week. So, I don't know if I'll ever get to it right now. But, I mean, I will get to it, but I don't know if I'll get to it now.
Yeah. Because you're thrilled out. You're thrilled
Yes,
out.
I am. I'm thrilled out. But I am reading We Won't All Survive, but I'm trying to finish The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy first, which I didn't know was a series. There's like 5 books.
Wow.
So that. But I am like I have like a compendium version on my Kindle of those books, and that version is called Hey now, come back.
Excuse me.
Oh, there it is. The Ultimate
Woo!
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and that's all 5 books. So the
Excuse me.
percentage, it only tells me I'm like 12% through, but I think it's counting the whole of the
The
collection.
series.
Because if you think about it chapter wise, I don't remember, it won't tell me on my phone, but I think I'm about halfway. So, and it was funny. I was riding in the truck on the way home, and I was trying to read it, and I told Austin, wow, I was reading and then doing things in my head and Googling and stuff. And then I looked at Austin and I was like, this is kind of funny. I don't know if it's because I just read The Hobbit. And what's his face? But I can't think of his name. Plays The Hobbit in the movies. What is his name? Martin something, I think. Jeez. Hold on.
About to look it up.
Martin Freeman. He's in a lot of stuff. But he's the Hobbit. He's Bilbo Baggins. And so I told him I don't know if this is why. And because I know I have not seen The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And I was imagining it, as you read. Sometimes you like put actors with characters, how they're described, and it just, I don't know, might help your experience. And I was like, I'm imagining him as one of the characters in in my version of the movie. And he plays that character
Oh, that's
in
funny.
the movie. Because I looked it up and I was like,
You didn't know
no.
that?
No. And I was like, that is so funny. I'm imagining him as Arthur Dent, and he plays Arthur Dent. And I was
That's
like,
funny.
that is so funny. I was like, okay, let me look on the camera. Yes, I'm checking on Stetson. I looked on the camera, and like he's just standing there watching Tractor Ted playing with his toys. But he had like something, you could tell he had something in his mouth. And I
Oh.
was like, I went on the camera and you can talk on it. And I was like, what's in your mouth? And he was like, Mom, hi. And I was like, Stetson, what is in your mouth? And he was like, hi, Mom. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I went upstairs and I opened the door and I said, what is in your mouth?
What was it?
It was goldfish. But, he wouldn't tell me. And I started panicking. He doesn't know, because he doesn't chew on toys and stuff anymore. Like, he's actually very good about not putting stuff in his mouth that doesn't go in his mouth. But of course, like, I'm not up there, and it's freaking me out. Like, what's in your mouth?
And he just wants to say hi, Mom.
Yeah, what's in your mouth? Oh, a battery, like, I don't know. So, a nice chokeable toy? I don't know. One of these little Jesuses we've got laying around? I don't know. Anyway, he's fine. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Martin Freeman is Arthur Dent in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So I was telling Austin that, and I was like, have you seen The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Because I am, like, fairly certain I have not ever seen this movie. And, especially now looking at the cast, I was like, I'm pretty sure I've never seen this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, I've watched it. And I was like, is it funny? Because the book is very funny. Like, it is very funny. And he was like, yeah, I mean, I'd say it's worth the watch. So I was like, okay, I'll probably watch it at some point because, like, this book is so funny, Becky. And I know you've seen the movie, so the movie's probably funny. But, like, and you know probably what happens, but I don't. Um, you should. It is absolutely, I think, a sci-fi book you would enjoy. Like, it is
I really think I want to
absurd
read it.
and so funny. And I don't know the differences between the book and the movie, of course. But, like, the book is absolutely ridiculous, but it's so good so far. So
Yeah, maybe we should watch the movie together.
that would be fun.
That would be
Um,
fun.
yeah, I think it's on. I don't know like if I can watch it on Hulu or something, but I know you can rent it on
Mhm.
YouTube for like $3.99 or something like that. So maybe we can do that. Um,
Yeah.
that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm reading. I kind of duped myself because now I want to read all these other books, and of course I've got the book club book gonna be coming up soon. Um, but I started two series, Lord of the Rings and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, how am I gonna do this? And then I also want to read a bunch of other books that I've got over here
Hmm.
and the list on my phone, which is what I'm gonna get into now. So I want to read. I can tell I want to read like fall horror stuff, and of course I want to read other things as well. But like I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for cooler weather, and I don't know if that's just me, but like I would love to see some dead leaves outside. And I know we're not. I know we're not there yet, but like I would love to. I did not know that Not Quite Dead Yet is set on or right on Halloween, near Halloween. I mean, she's attacked on Halloween, so then it's after Halloween, but did not know that. I'm just gonna hold this book up. That's all I've got. So, cheese. Okay. Um, that's a good misleading clickbait picture. um. So yeah, I
And
told
then you
you.
title it, and then
Yeah,
you title it "Sci-Fi is Funny," and
we love
that's the first of
sci-fi.
it.
Yeah, they're like, what? Um. So I downloaded, like I told you. I gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. Um. Buffalo Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones. This is a horror. He's a Native American author, which I'm sure you picked that up when I read the synopsis and everything. Um,
Yeah.
so all of his books thus far have Native American people, indigenous people, and it's like indigenous horror, which is so scary. Um, so I really like him. Well, I should say I really like The Only Good Indian, which is the only one I remember reading that I think I've only read by him, except for that short story. And so I'm going to read that at some point. Then I want to read The Summer Fun Massacre by Craig DiLouie, which is like a slasher. I think people go to camp, some kind of camp, and it's like a
Hmm.
your typical slasher scenario, summer slasher.
Oh
So
no.
I know. Whoa.
Now I got to worry about my children when I send them to camp.
It's okay. Summer slashers don't happen anymore. Um, so I think it's that kind of typical story, but it's by Craig DiLouie, and I really liked episode 13 by him. And I also read a zombie book by him, which was good, but I wanted a different kind of horror, I guess, by him. And so I'm gonna hopefully read that at some point. It sounds very good, interesting. This is gonna be like a speed run. I'm not gonna give all the synopses to save on time. And then I would like to read How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix.
Oh.
Yeah. Um I hope it's scary. Some of the things I read about it say it's more like it's not like a haunted house. It's more like the ghosts of these people's past and family drama kind of haunted
Um,
house. So
that
I
is
hope,
Grady Hendrix.
huh?
That is Grady Hendrix, right?
Right.
So, like,
So I'm thinking that maybe I'm hoping that it's more like there's an actual ghost in the house.
yeah.
So we will see. I mean, regardless, I think it's going to be a good book because it's Grady
Mm-hmm.
Hendrix, but we'll see. Then I grabbed. Then something I'd like to get to before the end of the year is another Stephen King. And so I grabbed it off my shelf. And that is If It Bleeds by Stephen King, which is a short story collection. And this one has. Where is it? The Life of Chuck, which was recently made into a movie. That's in
Mm-hmm.
this collection. So I want to read that. Good old Stephen King. I'll probably enjoy it. Probably scare me. Probably be disgusting. Who knows? Then I also have Horror Movie by Paul Tremblay, which I really want to read. Yeah, this seems like something right up my alley. So I hope it's really scary and it's really good. Basically, they're making some kind of haunted movie, or they find a tape from a movie and and you die in 7 days or whatever. So probably be really
I
good.
remember you talking about that book before.
Yeah. And I'm so sorry for anybody who's actually watching and wanting to know. We're running out of time, so I'm not going to go through all these synopses for you. Then, of course, I borrowed this from Chelsea as well. Yeah, The Only
Riley
One Left by
Sager.
Riley Sager, and I want to read it. Hardcover. But like I even put a sticky note with her name in it, so I remember.
That's funny.
I do want to get to that. I think Katie just recently read this one and she said it was really good. And I also have another Riley Sager that I would like to get to, which is Middle of the Night, which I know this is my copy and I've hauled it before and read the synopsis on it before. And it sounds creepy and very good. I love the cover. It's hard to see, but
Yeah.
like just the house with the car.
Yeah.
I just love the cover. I don't know. So I want to read those. Okay. That was all for my horror horror desires that I'd like to get through. Oh, actually, there is another book on my Kindle called You Are Fatally Invited by Ande Pliego.
Mm-hmm.
Pliego. I don't know. I sorry, Andy. Um, and I don't know if I think it's more of like a murder mystery thriller setup where people get invited to this island or a dinner party or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and someone's dead, and you've got to figure it out. So that sounds fun. Um, but it's been on my Kindle for a while. I think I bought it a long time ago. And then I'd like to read another Agatha Christie before the end of the year, and this is the first one in the Hercule Poirot series, The
Ah.
Mysterious Affair at Styles. So I was like, you know what? I should get into it. I should start from the beginning because I've read a couple, but not in any order. And I want to read another Michael Crichton, so I grabbed one off my shelf. And
Okay.
The Great Train Robbery by Michael Crichton.
You haven't read that one?
Nope. I took it with me when we went on the train,
Right.
and I
Okay, but you
never,
didn't read it.
yeah, I got around to it. So I've had it, and it's kind of short. So I was like, maybe I could fit that in somehow. I'm sure it'll be good. It's Michael Crichton. Um, I would like to read another Emily St. John Mandel, which I don't have, so I'd have to buy it. And it's called Last Night in Montreal. And they're described as like a more of a crime novel that she wrote. So that's kind of exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Um then this. Well, actually, let me do this one first. So you can see the books. So sorry. I know I've hauled this before. I know I've told you about this. The Game is Murder. Look how big this book is, though.
Yeah.
But this is the one where the reader is supposed to figure out.
And there's multiple scenarios, right?
I don't know if there's multiple scenarios, but the reader is supposed to like it tells you in here, like, you need to get pen and paper and jot down clues and figure it out. So, thought that might be fun to finally get to. We'll see if I actually do. This is the book club book. And the book club is, let's see, 2 weeks from tomorrow. Okay, so obviously I'm going to have to slip this in before some other books. And it's the book club for troublesome women by Marie Bostwick.
I like the title.
Yeah. It's funny because, like, we were so confused picking a book this time because we drew, like, 3 books with, like, the same title.
Oh.
Like, one was just called The Book Club by somebody. And then we picked this one, The Book Club for Troublesome Women. And then my mom was like, didn't we read something about a book club? And I was like, the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. She's like, oh, yeah, never mind, okay. And then, but we had also read The Book Woman of Troublesome Creek.
Yeah.
So it's like, we were like, okay, hold on. Similar titles throwing us off. So I don't know what this book is about, really, but I'm sure it'll be good. I'm sure it'll be good. Then, let's see what I have on my list. Then there's a book called Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. And it is it's some kind of sci-fi. And I've been wanting to read it for years. It's been on my radar. But Megan sent me a trailer for the movie they're making.
Oh.
And she said, do you want to go see this? And I was like, sure. But I better read it first. So it comes out October 23rd, 3 days after my birthday. And so I'll need to read it. We're actually going to go out of town that weekend, so we probably won't go that weekend to go see it. So I would technically also have that weekend to read it, but I'm going to try not to push it. Because I would like to just read it before going to see the movie. But yeah, that. And then another sci-fi I'd like to read is Piper at the Gates of Dusk by Patrick Ness, which is the first book in a new series he's coming out with that is set in the same universe as the Chaos Walking trilogy, which I read a while back and, like, had to devour. So I don't know if I'll actually read that until he's got at least another one published, but who knows when that could be. So I might just read it and be mad that I can't read the next ones. Who knows? Because I remember when I read the first one, which was the first one in the original series, which was The Knife of Never Letting Go. I got to the end and I was like, I've got to read the next one, like, right now. And so I had that one physically. Yeah. And then I immediately bought the next one on Kindle and started reading it. And it's like that. Thank God for Kindle, because that's when it really comes in handy. But this one is a brand new one he's publishing that, like, I don't know when it comes out. It might already be out. It might be this month or something. So who knows when the next 2 are going to come out? Shoot, I don't know if I can do it, Becky. And then, of course, I would like to read the next one in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is called The Restaurant at the End of the Universe. Which, we'll see. We'll see when I can get to it. And then on Kindle, I hauled, but didn't tell you what it was. That is The Fellowship of the Rings. by J.R.R. Tolkien.
Okay.
Which I actually have the series in paperback, and I was reading The Hobbit that way and on my Kindle, doing both. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we'll see. I'll probably do the same thing with this one. So, I've got a lot of things I'd like to get through. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I can actually do it.
Your timeline?
What'd you say?
What's your timeline?
Chaotic. Get the book club done before book club. Read Clara and the Sun before October 23rd.
And everything else is just in between.
Everything else is just sort of thrown in. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I think that's all I had on my list that I wanted to. Yeah, that's everything on my list. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should
That's
read
it?
this one next because I pushed it with the last month's book club
Yeah, you did.
and ended up not finishing it. So I might actually just read that next. Which I have. I also didn't mention this because if I had the book right here, I wasn't going to mention that I had it on my Kindle. And I don't have the Fellowship of the Rings right here, but it's upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
But I have this through Libby on my Kindle right now.
Okay.
So, yeah. We'll see. I should probably just read that next.
You probably should.
I should be responsible. It's so hard sometimes. Excuse me. So, is that all I wanted to say?
I don't know. I can't read minds.
If only you could. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that was it. I'll remember something after we've hung up. Pretty sure that was
And
it
you won't
though.
remember to talk about it next week either.
Nope.
When I'm watching the podcast, I'm like, oh, I need to talk about that. So what
Mhm.
I just made notes on the episode. You'll see it when you watch it to make your show notes.
Yeah.
You'll see the notes.
Okay.
It's kind of funny though. It's great.
I'm
Like I
excited.
put on there, I actually put on there like what kind of nerds are we? We were having trouble thinking of Dementors
Oh yeah. I know. I was like, I
and wraiths,
cannot for the life of me think of them.
and I was right. I looked it up and that they're called wraiths, but they're called ring wraiths.
Oh, well, because of the
And
ring.
yeah,
I also
that was close.
have in my mind, I'm like, Harry Potter's so good, and it's so good to read Harry Potter in the fall.
Oh, and you want to read Harry Potter again?
Yeah, but I need to read other
Wait, did you
things.
ever finish reading it last time when you were reading it with Faith?
No.
Did she finish it?
Oh yeah. And that was my third reread. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know Harry Potter
Maybe
keeps
you should.
popping back up. He pops up every fall. People are like, "Oh, it's Harry Potter season." So,
I was watching this cute video. I need to send it to you on Instagram, and it's a compilation of kids saying wild things. And one of the kids, they're in the store, and you know those Mexican candles with like the saints on them.
yeah.
The mom holds up one. It's got Jesus on it, and she says, "Who is this?" And
I think I've
the
seen this.
daughter says, "She says Dumbledore."
I have seen that. That's funny.
Oh, that was so funny. Yeah, Jesus is Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else?
No, I don't think so. Sorry, I'm clicking my water bottle.
You're fine.
After this, we're gonna go get groceries, and maybe we'll swing by Dunkin', just cause I don't know. I
Oh,
don't
they
really
have free refreshers today. You have a thing in your app for a free refresher.
I don't ever get anything else when I go.
I don't usually get refreshers, but it's free, so I'm getting one.
Yeah, you deserve it. What's in a refresher? Do they have sugar?
I think you can get them without sugar. I've
Activate to get 3 times points on an order of Dunkin' Zero, including new watermelon lime.
that sounds good.
And I assume the zero means 0 sugar.
Yeah.
That's what normally it means. Oh, maybe I will. I ordered.
I guess
Sorry.
no, you're fine. I was
I.
gonna say I gotta take the girls up there.
Oh yeah. I have been wanting pineapple so bad. So this past
Good
weekend
stuff.
we had pineapple at their house, and I was like, I've got to get some pineapple. I've got to eat some pineapple. So I ordered. I was like, do I want? I'm not. I don't want to cut a pineapple up. Okay, there. I said it. I'm lazy. I don't want to do it. Um, but I was like, okay, but they normally there's like pineapple cut in like the fruit
Mhm.
section, but I don't want to go
Yeah.
in and get it. So on the app, I couldn't really find like fresh cut pineapple.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, I'll just get canned pineapple. And I'm gonna open it, probably drain most of the juice and put it in a Tupperware container and put it in the fridge. Because, of course, I want it
Yeah.
to be cold.
Of course. When my mom was pregnant, she used to freeze the like she would freeze grapes and stuff in the freezer because she wanted all of her fruit cold,
Yeah.
apparently
I,
frozen.
I do like some frozen blueberries. There's something about those little frozen blueberries. But yeah, I was like eating so many oranges at the beginning of my pregnancy, or just before I found out I was pregnant.
Mhm.
And then when I found out I was pregnant, I was still eating them, but then I started to get like, I was like, ew, don't give me oranges. Like the thought of an orange made me want to vomit. Um, but now I'm like, pineapple. I need to get me some pineapple. I need pineapple like right now. Uh, so we'll see. We'll see. And I even want pineapple on a pizza. I was like looking up pineapple pizza, like a frozen pineapple pizza to get. And there's not a lot of options for that in grocery stores apparently.
Better just order a fresh one from
I
Domino's.
know, right? So I'm settling for canned pineapple, and we're gonna have a different pizza tonight. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my life story. Um, I have my anatomy scan, my ultrasound anatomy scan on this Friday, if not sooner.
Okay.
I called because we're supposed to be going out of town, so I called to see if they could get me in like a day or two earlier, or even earlier on Friday. It's at
Mhm.
2, so it's not like it's that bad, but um, they of course, they're full now. Um, but they put me on a cancellation list, so maybe I'll be able to go in a little earlier. We'll see.
And where's the drift event?
It's in Columbiana, Alabama.
I think I've heard of that before.
It's not far. Um, it's literally only like 2 hours, but like it's right into Alabama somewhere, so it's not like it's that far. Um, so I could really just
I feel like I knew someone from there when I was in college.
maybe, yeah. So I don't know. I might end up just driving. I don't want to drive every day, but he is like competing, so like I want to be there.
Mhm.
Um, so I might end up just coming Saturday and then like staying the night because it's a bunch of us and like we're all staying in the same hotel, I think.
Mhm.
So I might just stay one night instead of two, which is probably easier anyway because of Stetson. The first weekend we went up for the baby shower, we actually slept in the same bed because it was just me and Stetson. Austin didn't go,
Mhm.
and we've never slept in the same bed. Like we just haven't. I never had him in the bed with me when he was a baby. Barely had him in the same room. Like I think he slept in our room twice after we came home with him. And then after that, he was in his own room. Um, and it shows because, like, if I'm in the room, he's like, oh, it's playtime. We're not going to sleep.
Mhm.
So he did okay, though. But that was a little bit of a struggle for me. And Same, we travel with him, and of course, when we travel, most of the time he has to sleep in the same room with us anyway. But it's sometimes a little bit easier because he would sleep in his pack and play, which now he's a little too big for.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, eh. Um, yeah. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's just random information. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Okay. I have a goal after we get back from getting our groceries and stuff. I have a goal to move the computer into our bedroom. So,
Good luck.
yeah, we'll see what happens. He wants to move our big desk, but I'm being very impatient and like I want our setup to be upstairs. So, I'm going to either put this table or there's a really small desk that I can easily take up. That I'll just do that temporarily until he is ready to move the big desk. Because I want ours upstairs. Drink your water, people. Stay hydrated. And read good books. Okay. That's all I've got. Bye. I'm going to stop talking now.
Okay, well, that's all I have too. So, thank you as always for listening, Kindred Spirits. It's wonderful to know there are so many of you in the world. Thank you to the Sideways Sheriff. Um, y'all should check out some drift events if you haven't. They're pretty fun, pretty cool. And thank you to Miss Tracy, of course, for the merchandise that she's worked on for us. I'm wearing my shirt today.
I
Um,
know. It looks really good.
Still haven't found my orange one. Don't know where it is, but anyway, couple shirt options if anyone's interested. And that's all from us. Until next time, stay happily booked.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't remember which button is the music. Okay, hold on.